Hey y'all, welcome to the campfire. I'm here today with Angela, who was on our last episode, and with Juan. Juan's joining us today. Thanks for joining us, Juan.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Ellen, come on over here.
Come on, man, so bring it over here. Okay, so
Hector's in it. Look at Hector, must be nice.
Must be nice.
What?
I don't know, he's saying get on with it.
New York.
Okay.
I'm respecting the beard today.
Respect
Completely
the beard.
with my cup of coffee, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about Snapchat. Are you on Snapchat?
I don't have Snapchat. I don't use those things.
Are you on it all the time? Are you on Snapchat all the time?
I think it's very illogical.
Illogical.
Yeah, you could just send the
Logical.
message without the picture.
But then it wouldn't
Yeah.
disappear, and you wouldn't have the story.
I don't really care for you guys.
You could save it too, yeah.
Yeah, and you can save the videos.
Not
you-
that
videos.
picture that you
I'm talking
saved.
about the chat.
Oh,
Chat.
you can save the chat.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, Snapchat it.
We have one.
Snapchat
Go
it.
to the link at the campfire, thecampfi.re, and then go follow us on Snapchat.
Yeah, that
We don't do it very
was-
often. We should do one. That'll be your unofficial Snapchat. You can
Okay.
use our Snapchat.
Which one? How was it?
It's the campfire with the .re.
So
Okay,
that's
we
my
have-
Snapchat, you guys.
So that, but everybody, yeah. So follow Angela on Snapchat at the campfire. And this episode is brought to you by Julio's Mexican Restaurant.
Yes! Best Mexican place to eat. Get attended by the best
Best one in Splendora, Texas.
Like the best. We serve everything hot. I
Yeah, so
think.
pretty cool.
Even the salads.
Even the salads.
The salads are hot.
No, I'm just saying the salads are hot.
No, it is good. Julio's is good.
Yeah. it's awesome.
So like Snapchat is really like how everybody communicates here at school, though. Like,
Yeah.
so you you don't feel left out. Like this.
No, I like honestly, you guys. I would rather like not have anybody have my Snapchat, so they won't be like sending me their stories and stuff.
Oh.
Like,
Well, you don't have to look at their stories.
I mean, you could just block them.
I'll just block everybody.
What does it get annoying?
Yeah.
So what do you
Like,
see on?
random.
What do you see on Snap? What do you snap? What do you send?
Blank pictures.
Pictures of the floor.
Yep.
Tick for streaks? Really? I've heard people do that. Like during the summer, people will like pay people, will give them their phone and pay them to keep the streaks going while they're like at camps and stuff. Seriously, like that's that important to them.
That's dumb.
That's
And
just-
Snapchat went down the other day. Like Snapchat wasn't working the other day. Did anybody notice? Did you notice?
No.
Yeah.
And so everybody was getting upset. Like I'm gonna lose my streaks. I'm gonna lose my streaks.
That is so dumb.
So what do you see then? Looking at other people's stories and stuff. What
Well,
goes on?
See, like, they be posting pictures of food and what they're doing, like,
Just pictures of them.
Well, I see some of the girls in my first period class that are new to the U.S. They post all the time. They're like always everything in class. Like they'll post stuff that we're doing in class, and they're singing songs and they're doing stuff like that. They post all day long, all the time. And I don't know if they're posting them to their stories or if they're just chatting, but they can't stop it. They're always on it.
Yeah, it's an addiction. That's why I don't use it.
You think?
Well, honestly, I guarantee you that every well, what, maybe like 10%, 5% of the students don't have Snapchat, but everybody else has Snapchat. That's a fact.
Is something gonna come along and replace it?
no.
I hope not.
Twitter was a thing like that. For
I
a
mean,
while.
'cause
Tumblr was a thing like that.
I remember like
4chan
way
is the
back.
best thing
4chan.
in the world.
I remember way back it was MySpace,
4chan.
and then it was Facebook, and then it was Twitter, and then
Friendster before,
Yeah.
MySpace,
4chan.
Friendster.
yeah,
4chan.
all that.
I can't read 4chan. 4chan's mostly, it's so racist.
What's fortune?
Trust me,
What is
4chan's like Reddit.
4chan?
Yeah.
Fortune.
It's-
4chan.
Well, who's on
Online
4chan? What kind of
community
people are on
where some
4chan?
people, like message.
I don't know what that is.
What is that?
It's just
for?
another social network, but it's people who are a lot of people are mean or racist on it.
Oh.
It's like they can be more open about it.
I would probably cut somebody out on that website, so I'm never.
And it cuts you back and never respond.
Jerry, why are you so aggressive?
What?
He's just saying he's on 4chan, but not everybo's on 4chan. Probably not
Yeah.
very many people here.
4chan's awesome.
Ah,
What do you like about it?
Make you people like community from, I don't know.
Communicate.
Yeah, it's a way to communicate. Memes, there's lots of memes on it, right?
Yeah.
But you find out all the stuff that's going on right now, your news through it.
Yeah.
I use Twitter to find out my news. Snapchat, do anybody look at the stories for like the, I don't even know what they are, MTV kind of stuff, or those things
Yeah.
to find news?
And then find other stuff like beef or randoms or W for weapon and K for, I don't know, popularize.
Beef is people fighting, people arguing.
No, POL, that means political incorrect. Like
POL?
POL.
Political stuff.
Like,
That's all people who are very pro Donald Trump.
Oh.
yeah, like supporter.
Yeah, I would get in an argument with people.
I would too. I would be like, what?
I was gonna say, like last time. So last time we left off, you were talking about protests in Mexico, protesting in Mexico.
Yeah.
And you were
Oh, yeah.
talking about how much you hate Enrique Peña Nieto, and I'm like, well, we have a president here that's not super popular.
And they don't allow kids.
Yeah, but
like
here they don't let y'all protest. In Mexico, it's our right to protest.
No, we have the right to protest here.
Yeah, but nobody does it.
People do. That's what I was asking you. The last thing we were talking about was that a lot of people here, and specifically this area, don't think that it's right to protest.
Yeah.
Because they don't believe in the things that people are protesting
Some people
against.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Some people don't care about laws. Some people don't care.
This is true.
Yeah.
I don't know why I brought up Snapchat, just because you're on Snapchat. But so, the protesting right now, one of the big things that's happening is that all these Hollywood directors and all these famous people are being accused of sexual harassment and treating women
Oh, yeah.
unfairly.
I hate
and
those.
treating, not unfairly, just molesting them, basically.
That's Trump.
That was true, too. Yeah, he said that in the video that came out before he was elected. He said that he grabbed women inappropriately. And that
Yeah.
if you're famous, that women
I don't
would
know
love you, would
why
love you. All women
would
love you.
choose a president that would say that about women. I mean, like, your moms are women.
Your daughters. My
Daughters,
daughter is a woman. I don't want her to
whatever,
be.
like,
So it's really good that this is famous people that have been around for a very long time, and it's just now coming out about
Just
it.
noticed a scratch on my phone.
That's no good. I thought you had two phones looking at it like that. So what do you think about that? How do you think that women are treated? Do you think that we treat women the way that they should be, or do you think that we need to work on that, or what do you you see that's wrong? Do you see people at school do things that are inappropriate?
Well, no. No.
Well, no, that's a good thing that you don't see that. I mean, do you?
I mean, I saw it in Mexico. I saw it in a lot of places.
In Mexico, because so the word macho in English, it kind of doesn't really mean the same thing as in Spanish in a lot of ways. I think it means just tough and strong.
Yeah.
But in Spanish or in Mexico, it's people who will like
Beat
whistle
women.
at women and like yell at them on the road, but then
like-
also beat the women and treat their women like they're not people, like they're not equals.
I saw it because in Mexico there's a lot of drugs and all that stuff and prostitution, and like there was this one bus station where the prostitutes would go stand, and like I had to ride that bus to get to my job, so it was like I had to be there. So I would hear I would see how like their pimp or whatever would come and he would like slap them, Mr. Duncan. He would slap them. I would be like, what? Let me get on this bus, bro. And I would
It's scary.
It is scary because it's like a big old guy just like, hey, give me my money, and you don't have it. Bah, you like, oh, let me go.
That's a tough life for
It
women
is.
that have they probably only do that because they feel like they have to and don't have any other choice or whatever.
Yeah.
That's the most dangerous.
But y'all do have another choice. Y'all could study or I don't know, clean restroom.
There's a way to get out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all
well
don't-
that's true.
There's a way to get out.
Yeah, Fancho, don't do that.
Yeah. So you imagine that if every time you see something like that, it must go on like a million times that you don't see too.
Yeah, I mean, like I would see it basically every day when I would go to work.
Oh yeah.
Now, you have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
So
Sure.
how do you treat her? What things do you do for her to show? Do you treat her like she's at your equal, like just as much a person in every way as you? Do you treat her good?
Yeah, well,
The same?
what do you mean? Like,
I don't know what.
Like are you mean to your girl?
No.
Oh,
I don't know
well,
why people are mean to their girlfriends.
right? There's no reason. I mean, if you like her, why are you gonna be mean to her?
Well, it's not even just being mean. It's like treating them not even like a princess or whatever, like that. Not like treating them, where you're like pretty and special, or because women can do any single thing that a man can do,
Yeah.
and just as well or better in a lot of ways, in a lot of jobs specifically. But it's like so women don't make as much money as men on average for the same job. They'll have the same job, but they don't get paid the same.
Why? Just because you're women?
Yes, just because they're women. And even if they're in like they're in a great job, like they run businesses, if they run a business, they still get treated like they're like a secretary of a business or something. Like people will talk to other people instead of them, even if they're the one in charge. Yeah, I don't know how to, but it's just they're not treated equally as men, and people expect women to stay at home and have kids and take care of kids instead of
like I mean that was old school, you guys. Like really, like that's when pilgrims were here. That women stayed home, washed, and took care of the kids. Like that's when there is no studies, no education, none of that. But now, like we have so much stuff that can help us. I don't understand why you would go sell yourself on the corner. You could just like come to school and sit down and pass.
What do you want to do?
Oh, me personally, I'm gonna be a pilot.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
So how are you planning on going? Are you gonna join the Air Force to do that first? Or
You have to.
you don't, I don't think you have to.
Well, you don't have to, but you'll get a better like.
A lot of experience.
Yeah.
But you get killed.
You can't get killed being a pilot, bro.
You can get killed
I mean,
in being in the
if
armed
you're a
forces.
sucky pilot
wait.
and you don't know
No,
how to
that's not at all
And you crash
the
into
case.
the ocean.
Wait, what do you mean? Like, what kind of pilot?
As soon as you start
Oh,
going
yeah,
down,
okay.
What
What
kind of pilot
do you
are
wanna
you
be?
talking
as
about,
soon as you start
Jerry?
going down, that's it.
I mean everything. Like you get
That's it.
killed everything.
No going up.
Yeah, Jerry's kind of weird. But
No,
I'm-
I'm serious.
No, it's a dangerous job. Being a pilot is a very dangerous job.
Yeah.
Wait,
Well, I don't
what
see
are we
it
talking about?
dangerous.
I asked her what she wanted to do in the future in life, and she said she wants to be a pilot. I just asked how. Like, do you go to school
Oh,
for that,
yeah.
or do you go join the
What do
Air
you mean,
Force?
Oh, yeah.
Pilots?
Mhm.
Flying?
For planes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
it's hard
take you
trying
from
to-
here to Miami? Yeah, one of those.
But you get
Is that my phone?
That's
captain.
Yeah,
your
that is your
Snapchat.
phone.
But you have to become captain to go anywhere you want to.
No, you can.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Are we talking? No, we're talking about
That's
ships
different.
now. That's awesome that you want to do that, and most of the pilots are men.
No.
Yeah, I know. That's why I want to become a pilot.
Or
Be like in your face.
sometimes you got trouble.
Or if not, I can become a
Sorry?
construction
In
engineer.
trouble for what?
The trouble for landing.
Oh, travel
You gotta,
for-
you gotta,
Yeah, it's very dangerous.
Oh yeah, yeah. But if you're an awesome pilot, you could do it. Like there is this one pilot.
Oh, I'm
that-
not saying. Don't let me think.
One
Don't
pilot died
think that I
because
don't think that you can do it. Yeah, I know that you can do it. I'm just saying it is a dangerous job.
I
because
know
you are flying
one
planes.
news.
Yeah.
And a Korean, like North Korea, shot one airplane for
Oh, I haven't seen that.
trespassing.
I haven't seen that lately. But we're having a lot of issues with North Korea right now because they're
Yeah.
building nuclear weapons. How about you? What do you want to do when you get older?
I don't know. I haven't thought of it.
Really?
Think about it.
Bro, you gotta think about it. You got a couple years.
No, I mean, I don't know what I want to do with my life yet when I grow up. There are so many things that I like and so many things I'm interested
When
in.
you grow up?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't, there are so many things I still want to do in my life. I don't know, I mean, I could want to become a pilot too.
I could become a pilot or a construction engineer because I know about construction.
No,
And
that's
we
a
get
good
paid
job.
a lot, and just to like walk around and make sure everything's okay.
And yeah, OSHA inspectors and stuff like that. Too,
Yeah.
the people who have to oversee and make sure everybody's doing things correctly. I just can't believe that. So what things are you interested in then?
Well,
That's funny.
I don't know.
I mean, I know you play soccer. I wish you played on the soccer team. I'm just
I
gonna keep
can't,
saying
you
that every
guys.
episode.
I wish I
These
did
people
too,
suck.
you guys.
Well, so I asked that now because we have these pathways in high school. We're early college high school. Everybody can take the college classes, so you can do that. But if that's not, if you don't want to go to college, which you would need to,
yeah.
then we have pathways for people who want to learn to become welders, and if you want to learn to
Oh yeah, you can
become a
paid lot.
veterinarian, like we have the vet classes where you get to take care of the animals and stuff like that.
You
so
could be a
It's a
welder,
good time
Juan.
to start. Yeah. Well, you.
That sounds boring.
But you
know,
get paid a lot.
It's work. It is real work. You have to work. Especially like the underwater ones who work on the oil rigs who do the underwater welding. Now it's incredibly dangerous, but they have the scuba stuff and they weld underwater down in these pipes and stuff underneath the ocean.
That's scary. I wouldn't
Yeah.
accept that job.
They get paid well too, but that's really hard work. It's tough work to do.
Hey, there's this man that I saw that gets paid for like going on the top of those light thingies.
So switch the light bulb.
Yeah, just switch the light bulb. Like what?
There are people who get paid on the power lines to go and they like scoot along the power lines to check and make sure all the I don't know what they do.
Like school, like they put
No, like they have like cables. Like the cables, they have attachments to them, and they're like on top of the cables. We'll watch a video, and they like move, and then people go pick them up. But they'll reach out. They'll get out helicopters to get on the things, and they'll reach out with the pole, and you see like the electricity hit the pole so that it grounds it, so that they can actually get on them. So they won't get shocked.
Yeah.
But then they get on them, and that's what they work on power lines all day long. Like,
yeah.
that's a crazy job too. Have you seen those shows, the Dangerous Jobs or Dirty Jobs or anything like that on, I think, Discovery Channel? They have those kind of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of that sounds really fun. I would love to mow for a living.
What?
I would love. I mean, I say that now. Like, I would love to. Like, I see the people outside mowing, and I'm like, boy, that looks nice. I'd like.
That
to
looks
sit down.
calm. That you look very calm.
Yeah, just
sir.
listen to some podcasts or listen to the Campfire on iTunes. We're on iTunes now.
Just nobody will bother you. Just mowing.
Well, yeah, and I love it. I like mowing. It makes I feel like I've accomplished something. Like
I
my
remember-
yard is like this high because my mower broke, and so I have to get a new tractor. And I really have to brush hog it. I can't even mow it because it would tear the mower up. It's so high. But I love like getting it mowed, and I'll just like stand outside of my yard, and I'm like, oh, it looks
It's like,
gorgeous. I love it.
that's gorgeous.
I do. I'm from the King of the Hill. I'm not like Hank Hill.
You just-
Hank Hill.
I don't like seeing like dirty stuff. You know, like how people live like in a dirty house.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that's nasty.
Yeah, no, well, mine's messy a lot of times now that I have the baby, but I don't like it to be dirty at all. I clean.
I don't like it either. I clean up everything. If I don't know whose it is, I throw it away.
Purple song.
Well, I see people leave stuff, trash and things like that in the hall here, and it just makes me like upset.
Yeah.
We have a really nice school. I mean, I know y'all take things for granted, but
Trash can.
our school is really nice. It's
dirty.
new.
It's dirty. This
It is dirty.
When I bought corn.
Pancho, stop it.
I don't know who that was. Ellen, all right, is it time to go? Is that what you're saying?
Hey, like she
Um,
came out of the woods out of nowhere.
Let's talk
you
more
guys.
about that. Think about some things that you would, because you don't have to like stick to anything. But there's so many
This
things.
school is not nice at all.
It's a very nice school.
No, it's not.
My goodness. I need to take y'all to some places. We go, I mean, I see other schools. I go to visit. And I went just recently to another school, and they're all in portable buildings.
They're all what?
They are?
They're all in portable buildings. Like
Well, that's
little-
because of Harvey, no?
No, this is before that. Like,
Oh.
their school is actually built around these portable buildings. They're not going to build a newer school. Certainly because of Harvey too, and there's a lot more stuff.
Yeah.
We've been really affected by that here. Yeah, lots of people in our other classes lost their entire houses.
Yeah.
How did you do? Did you okay with Harvey? Did y'all have floods or anything?
No, just the Wi-Fi and the power.
Just my light.
Yeah, well, that's on Maslow's hierarchy of needs now. Wi-Fi is at the bottom. You have to have Wi-Fi. You have to have
Yeah.
water. You have to have food. You have to have Wi-Fi.
Like Wi-Fi is the.
No, but it's going to take a long time to recover from that. People's houses
Yeah.
are still destroyed.
That's what I told my mom. Like,
I still see that trash from their houses, from the cleaning up and destroying all the stuff out on the side of the road there. Everywhere it's going to go. I see that all over the place.
oh yeah.
All right. I feel like it must be time to go. I don't know what we talked about. Just
Well,
Just
we
about
said we
random
were
stuff?
gonna talk about stuff, and then we started talking about stuff and
Snapchat
shop
and all
and
that.
all that. But our main topic was gonna be mumble rappers.
mumble rappers was going to be it. The top 10 mumble rappers. I can't
Yeah.
stand.
Lil Yachty, Lil Pump, all those
Lil Yachty.
new rap.
Gucci gang. My head's gonna explode.
Gucci
if I
gang,
hear
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. And they
Yeah.
teach you how to count on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
If you can
Yeah.
understand that, I can't even understand that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, you remember how we finished the show?
Oh yeah.
What did we say?
What did we say?
Stay warm and stay woke.
Oh yeah. Stay warm and stay
Woke.
woke.
Stay warm and stay woke.
Yeah. Yeah, we should say it.
Okay. Ready, set, go.
Stay warm and stay woke.